Hi, and welcome to British Dad Reacts. My name is John. Thank you for watching. And if you do like this kind of content, then like, subscribe, leave a comment or a recommendation. The track I want to cover today was originally performed by Men at Work in the 80s and has then been continued by the founding member of that band, Colin Hay. I wanted to show a few videos, him, the band, and then a TV program. And I wanted to show him doing this with a great organization called Choir. And just to show the kind of, I don't know, how music brings people together. And the other thing about this track is the lyrics are just, we've all had times when you've just got so much on your mind and you're overthinking. And this song is about this.
Everybody, Colin Hay!
You're not sick of this song yet? Well, I'm not sick of it, and I've been playing it for 35 years. At least after this, you will be able to get some sleep. So what happens now?
When we play the song, everyone puts their cameras away. Just put your cameras away. They'll still be in your pockets after we finish this, and then you can pull them out. All right?
Now, this was in New York, I think in about 2016. And apparently the people, hundreds had turned up hours before to practice this song. And just wait till you see him perform it and them sing along. It's just glorious.
Let's just focus on the singing, because we all know that you need to focus on the singing. So why don't we go through it, and see what happens.
I can get to sleep. I think about the implication of diving in too deep, possibly the complication, especially at night. Worry over situations. I know we'll be alright. Perhaps it's just imagination. Day after day it reappears. Night after night my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. Between the sheets only brings exasperation. It's time to walk the streets, smell the desperation. At least there's pretty lights, and though there's little variation, it nullifies the night from overkill. Day after day it reappears. Shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. Come back another day.
There's something incredibly moving about that collection of human voices singing together. And you hear it in all sorts of choirs and songs and anthems and groups at sports arenas and concerts all singing along. It's just human somehow. We'll talk a little bit more about the original Colin Hay and the meaning of the song shortly. But just enjoy this. I would recommend checking out Choir, Choir, Choir and some of the videos and songs that they've covered. They're just wonderful. And as I say, that feeling of everybody singing together, the impact of these kind of choirs. And that lyrics of him, you know, that all the thoughts running through his head at night. Now, Colin Hay was originally born in Scotland, and he emigrated to Australia with his family when he was young, I think about 14. Interestingly, even now, he kind of never lost his Scottish accent, although I'm sure he regards himself as, Australian Scottish, Scottish Australian, somewhere in between. In 1979, I think, in Melbourne, he formed the band Men at Work. And if you've listened to music from the 80s, you'll have heard some of their amazing tracks. And this one, Overkill, was a big hit for them, and Colin Hay wrote it. It was released, I think, in 1983. Now, I want to show a video of them Men at Work, because I think it's only right that we see the band. And this was them performing it on German TV in the 80s.
Get to sleep, think about the implications of diving into deep, possibly the complications, especially at night, worry over situations. I know we'll be alright, perhaps it's just imagination. Day after day reappears. My heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. Now between the sheets only brings you exasperation. It's time to walk the streets
was amazing to see the crowd there. And Men at Work, this was not their biggest track. And I didn't want to cover their biggest track. I wanted to show the kind of influence of music as well as celebrate the music. And you can see the crowd going crazy there. They were huge in the 80s. And this music was just kind of wonderful. It just really great up-tempo kind of 80s music. Now you saw at the beginning there, and he was the kind of saxophone player, oboe player and so forth, a guy called Greg Ham, who was a key part of the band, who sadly passed away, I think around 2010 or something like that. Now the track, Colin Hay says, was at a time when he was in a place called St Kilda's, or a district called St Kilda's in Melbourne in Australia. And he was preparing to leave. And this was about him coming to terms with the fact that he was now becoming extremely successful, how he would cope with the fame. And I guess what he says about, in some respects, whether or not that would catapult him into an area where he was out of his comfort zone and he might lose control. So all these things are running through his head. And he did say he was extremely proud of this song and that it really made him feel that he could be a successful songwriter. Now, finally, I just want to show, I think this track, Overkill, was used in an American medical comedy type series called Scrubs, which was huge. And it was just a brilliant, brilliant series. And in season 2, which I think was around 2002, this is some of the scenes from it.
Oh, I hate it that everything's so messed up between all of us, you know?
Well, just remember what I said to you this morning in bed.
I had my shoes on. It would have been impossible to lock in.
Everything's gonna be fine, okay? Just be cool.
I'm cool.
I can get to sleep. I think about the implication.
What?
Of diving in too deep. And possibly the complications. Especially at night.
Hey.
I worry over situations. I know we'll be alright. Perhaps it's just imagination. Day after day it reappears.
Hey, man, come on, where you going?
Night after night my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away.
Hey.
Alone between the sheets only brings exasperation. It's time to walk the streets, smell the desperation. At least there's pretty lights.
Scrubs was a wonderful series, and if you haven't seen it, or you're too young, or you missed it at the time, definitely try and find it. It was just wonderful. And whoever decided to include this track and put Colin Hay in the series somehow just had a leap of imagination that was genius. The links to all the videos that I've shown in full are in the description. So, as I said, if you like this kind of content, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, or leave a comment, or even a recommendation. Because I do reactions to recommendations. There's kind of lots of other things that I'd kind of like to do, but I'm sticking to music for the time being. So, Men at Work, Colin Hay, Overkill. Thank you so much for watching.